Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Planetbase on Mars Colony 1. So, first episode was the very last one. This is episode 2. We have reached survival, so we're not completely falling on our faces. Now we're going to start growing our ability to survive. So we're going to have some medicine, some tomatoes, some potatoes, and let's have some rice. Good filling rice. So that's going to take... Notice those bunks have been filled up by sleepy colonists, because the first day was a little rough. I got confused. Well, actually, no, I should defend myself. The game got confused. I was trying to place this water extractor that is kind of important for, you know, everything, like breathing and drinking and all that. You don't breathe water, but you extract oxygen from water. You know how it goes if you've taken a science class. And the game wouldn't, like, say, hey, here's a place where you can build it. It was just red everywhere. So I got a little confused because I thought something was wrong. So I sat there for like half of the first day on Mars just going, I'll figure this out eventually. So basically my colonists are exhausted because of me. I'm a jerk. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do a water tank. We can build a mine. Can I build a mine right there? Yes, I can. Very good. Let's go ahead and build a mine. Mines are going to be important. Connect it to the power of the base right there, but they'll actually come to work in the mine by just leaving through the airlock and walking to it. So that's not a bad location for the mine. You never want the entrance to the mine to be very far from the entrance to the base. Sandstorms do happen on these planets, and when they happen, you want people to get inside relatively quickly. It's, you know, survival, not dying in a Martian sandstorm. I haven't seen The Martian yet. I've heard it's really good, though. Definitely have to check that out. Let's see, we have... Good. Those are going up. So let's go ahead and build a processing plant now. Ooh, nice. I can build one there. I wasn't expecting to build one there. Might not be an ideal location, but we'll roll with it. I like having a lot of things branching off from the oxygen generator here. Let me pull this back up. This is our kind of our main hub in a way, because this is generating the air that we breathe. So you can have lots of things running off from it, and it just kind of seems like that's a central building. I like to have that near the middle of everything, at least in the beginning. Okay. Power storage is full. We have no wind, and it's getting dark. So power storage is about to go to work. That number is dropping. Yep, there it goes. Basically, as the sun goes down, we lose solar power because we don't have any wind blowing right now. The processing plant is going to allow us to build components for like these bots when they get broken, for these things when they get broken. You have to upkeep your base in this game. It's crazy. It's a little bit different from Banished in that sense, in that Banished, you're literally just trying to control the survival of your colonists. There is an equivalent in Banished in that their tools can wear down. So I guess it is pretty similar in that regard, but it certainly feels different because it's a very different setting. And it's also, I hate to say it, but it's a better looking game than Banished. I highly recommend Banished, and I might even do a Banished series at some point if people would like to see that. But I really enjoy it. I also have a few mods that I think people would like to see. But not that I've made, but just mods that I play with that make it a much more interesting game. But this is just a better looking game in general. I like it. So, let's see. We're going to go ahead and build our control center too. It's pretty important to build a control center early on, and we're going to break this down. So we just broke down our colony ship. We're never going to use that again. It's never leaving. Now it's just a bunch of components. Let's see. I think I have the option to do some storage. Storage! There it is. Storage is going to be there. So maybe I just haven't played this in a while and I've been itching to, and as a result, things are going pretty smoothly. You would think it'd be the other way around, but so far it seems like this is a pretty straightforward start. The game, of course, will get more complicated when we're doing more things at once. We have a larger base, we have to have more power. Oh look, we have wind now. So power is actually going up in the middle of the night. It's literally the middle of the night. This is our time indicator. Nighttime, middle. And power is increasing because we have enough wind. Full wind, in fact, which is great. But yeah, things are going well right now. This is unusual. I'm gonna have to build a landing pad soon and bring in more colonists. Let's see. Landing pad is going to be... I saw you go green a minute ago. There you go. Landing pad. Right there off the front door. That's where our landing pad's going to be. The landing pad will allow trading ships to come in. Good lord! Look at that! That went right by the freaking camera. The way they have it in the game right now, I'll go ahead and say, not to ruin the suspense, but it's actually not that bad when a meteor hits. If a meteor hits a critical component, like if a meteor hit my oxygen generator, then we would be in big trouble because, you know, people might not be able to get through that area. But from what I can tell, even then, the robots just kind of roll up to it, repair it. It's weird. All right, so this is what? Control center? Good. All right, so we want to have a security console. The reason this is important is that without a security console, it's actually kind of ridiculous. The colonists don't know to get the hell inside when there's a sandstorm. You need to have an alarm system set up to where you could trigger an alert. Otherwise, the colonists would be like, what's this sand that's trying to break through my face? Like, you know, they just don't, they don't get it. They're Mars colonists, but they're not the brightest Mars colonists in the world. Yeah, this is already going pretty smoothly. Let's look at some... Alright. I say it's going smoothly, but one of the issues I've had... Oh, wait. Oh, let's go ahead and let new... No. No colonists. We're going to tell them not to bring colonists for a minute. So we have a working landing pad. Trading ships will land. Wow. Okay. That was close. Trading ships will land, and hopefully not have a meteor land on top of them while they're trading with us. But that'll enable us to get spare parts, things we might need. We're going to need new power. Let's go ahead and build that in. Second wind turbine. Can I do one on that slope? I know you can't build on slopes, but like I'm trying to see if I can make that slope go away. It's weird. All right, I'll build a solar panel out here. Not the best solution, but we'll do it. So now that I have storage, they're going to start bringing all those parts in, which is good. The parts that come on these are all the parts that are, of course, were on the colony ship. If those are not brought in, then they will decay slowly. They decay more slowly than everything else, but still important to have those inside. So we've got a pretty good little colony going right now. I like it. Factory. Yes, that's right. I forgot we are at that point. Oh, good. Build a connection between these two. Okay. So we need to have... Basically, this is going to produce more metal and more bioplastic. Both of which are important building components for everything. Another meteor. It just makes me nervous every single time I see one. little bit nuts. Okay, good. So second solar panel is going up. That'll help with power during the day. Should help immensely with power during the day, actually. Alright, second solar panel is going online, and this, you're going to see the power collector that I have highlighted here. If I still have it selected in a moment, power is just going to skyrocket. It's already going up really fast. It might already be benefiting from that second collector because the collector is turning towards the sun. But usually what I've seen is that when it fully finishes turning is when it actually turns on. So that wind turbine has been built. Let's build a connection. Yeah, okay. Hey look, trade ship. I don't think we need anything right now though. I really don't. I do not believe we need anything right now, Mr. Trader. Trading ship has landed. What do you have? Credits. Carrier bot. Constructor bot. Driller. Ooh, driller bot. Cool. Didn't know those existed. That might be a new thing. Either that or I just haven't noticed before. Or... oh, no, this is what we have. So we have medical supplies or starch. Nah, you can leave. I think we're good right now, trading ship. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. That's kind of cool. Flew off into the camera. I'm going to pretend I didn't enjoy that as much as I actually did. Self-sufficiency reached. Okay, so we now have the ability, as the game is saying, yeah, you ride the side of that hill. You're like a mountain goat on Mars, and you're a robot. We have the ability to provide ourselves with all the bare necessities, so to speak. Radio antenna. Let's go ahead and build a water tank. I hear a meteor. Ooh. That's kind of a cool location for a water tank, but tell you what. We'll have it over here. So they're still bringing things inside slowly but surely. Power-wise, we're fine. Completely fine. As long as we get some wind during the night, we should be alright. So, as you can see here, we have veggies, and we have starch being produced by our plants. And it always seems to be going so much more smoothly. In the past, again, I did have issues in this game with food. Like, I built an entire dome full of these, and it just, like, especially when the colonists were in kind of a food emergency, and they... Not to take a dig at the earlier versions of the game, they seem to have fixed it, but they didn't do anything. It's like, you have food, grow it, save yourselves, And of course, this being a game, it takes relatively little time to grow new amounts of food. It doesn't take seasons and such to grow that food. So it seems that they're operating a little bit more smoothly now, from what I can tell. So the factory there still needs an additional resource. So let's have a look at our colony. So we have 3 workers, 2 biologists, 1 engineer, and 1 medic, and 0 guards. So we're pretty much on target. These are our target percentages. We need to have 40%. We have 42% workers. We need to have 30% biologists. We have 28. So I'm okay with keeping our targets where they are as soon as we turn everything back on and let the colonists back in. Is that floating? It's floating. Oh, games. Oh, games. Yes, make it stop floating. That was just weird in that alternate reality. Alright. So we only have a little bit of wind right now, but it seems to be enough to keep the base topped off. In other words, power storage would be dropping. Actually, no, that's a lie, because we still have sunlight. But in a moment, we'll see. We have enough power right now to keep power storage completely full. Enough incoming power, I mean. They're struggling to get an additional piece out that direction. Wonder why. Maybe someone's going to take care of it now. Oh, it's so cool. You can see the light from inside the colony shining out onto the rocks. See that? Ah, it's so cool. I like it. I like it a lot. This is a pretty game. It really is. Alright, so now it's the power situation. So we are, because we don't have any wind, we are losing power. Hopefully there will be a gust that picks up during the night. It's kind of important. So this guy is not happy. He needs to sit down in front of the TV and entertain himself for a while. This here is producing some additional components. This is still waiting for a piece of metal, though. Do we not have any metal? Oh, I guess we don't. That's what it is. That's what's being produced right now. That's what has been produced. Looks. Oh, wait, no. It's at 53%. The guy just walked away. Sometimes, even though a job needs to be done, well, they won't do it. And our carrier bot seems to have given up on his job. Let's see if an engineer comes out and fixes him. This is a worker. Maybe the worker will come out and fix him. I think engineers need to fix carrier bots. No, worker's just going to go to the mine. How are we doing on power? Still dropping like a rock. And it's not even halfway through the night yet. So, wind! Now would be a great time. Come on, wind. This is where this series is going to be interesting to watch. Because things get tense. You know, these people's survival kind of depends on me. Oh, are you an engineer? No, you're a medic. The medic just took the food the bot was carrying. Power storage is low. Yes, I know, there's no wind. Oh wait, wind? 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 Come on, turn faster. The faster those things turn, the slower that drops. I don't think we're going to avoid a power outage. The wind is just not... It's not... Yeah, it's dropping. The wind is going away. We're going to have a power outage. Bad things. I'm just going to let it happen so you see what it looks like. And boom. There it goes. And now the wind's coming back. Okay, there's our engineer. So as I thought, the engineer needs to use a spare part. Okay, now the wind is picking up. And power's coming back on. I think if both of those turbines accelerate to beyond 50% capacity, it might be enough to power the whole base. I'm not sure. Some of the base has come back online. Yep, whole base is powered again. Might not last if the wind dies. Alright, so this engineer is fixing up that carrier bot. And this guy is finishing that metal that we need. So what do we have in storage? We've got some food. We've got some medical supplies. We have spares. Spares are important when things like that happen, when something breaks down. Whether it's one of these or one of the robots, just generally an important thing. I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here and jump back in with another recording in just a few moments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon.